Hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. So in this video we're going to be looking at the Playdate, and amazingly there is now over 1,000 games available for this little device. Let's have a look at the details. Okay guys, so incredibly there is now over 1,000 games available for the Playdate on itch.io, which is absolutely insane when you think about it. The Playdate is pretty much a very niche product. Ideally it'd be great if we could purchase this on like Amazon or other stores like that, but as it stands you can really only order it direct from the supplier Panic, and it takes maybe a few weeks to receive your copy of it. I think you can get one off the shelf right enough from there, so it will take only a couple of weeks. As opposed to at the beginning when you had to wait probably a year or two before you got it. But incredibly now there is over 1,000 games on itch.io, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Now I've obviously not played that many of them. I've really just been picking my favourites. There's no possible way that you could play every single one, but there's a lot of new stuff getting added all the time from different developers. Now not everything makes use of that crank. Obviously it would be nice, but there's a lot of really cool nice ideas out there that are available, from puzzle games to sports games to driving games. It really does seem to cover a lot of bases, and I think it's a really cool device. The only sort of downside to the Playdate was that the screen is absolutely useless at night time. You really need some sort of light to actually play it properly, but it's still a really cool little handheld device. It's brilliant. It really is cool. It is way overpriced though. So it would be nice if they could sort of drop that price to even £100, but I really know that's never going to happen. I think it does. It is quite an expensive device to actually manufacture. But as you can see on itch.io, there are absolutely tons and tons of games available, all sorts of different stuff. And what I'm going to do in this video is play through a couple of my favourite games. We're also going to have a look at Void Blazers. This is a newish game from the maker of Soko, and he actually provided me with a review copy of this game probably about a month or so ago, but I've just not had time to look at it, and it's absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm not a big fan of shoot 'em ups, but this game is really, really impressive. I actually enjoyed it, and it looks fantastic and plays brilliant on the Playdate. So I will have a look at that in a few minutes, and I would definitely urge you to have a look at it because it's fantastic stuff. And I'm not even a fan of shoot 'em up, so that is high praise indeed. And I said there are absolutely tons and tons of games on here, and this is really just sorted on the new stuff. So if you put on the top sellers, you'll see that the most popular games at the moment, Skyward Battles was incredible as well. There's a free demo there for that if you're not entirely sure. Some of these games are free, and some you have to pay a small sort of fee for. Now, some of the things sort of games up to $10. Sometimes that seems a little bit pricey for a Playdate game, so I'm never really that keen. Don't mind paying a few dollars for these games. Obviously, if it's a really high quality game, don't mind at all paying a little bit more. But sometimes you really don't know what you're getting. There's not an awful lot of information or reviews out there for these games, which is obviously a little bit of a shame. So I've done my best to try and cover some of the main games over the last sort of year or two, and I've certainly enjoyed it. But I've got so many games to play, sometimes it is difficult to keep up with it. But there's some amazing stuff there on that Playdate. But let's have a look at Playdate's own sort of website, and we'll have a look at the latest games that have been released in the last month or so. So having a look at Playdate's own website, obviously you can have a look at all these games on the actual Playdate and the catalogue store. But interestingly enough, there is going to be a lot of games demoed at PAX West 2024. I'm not entirely sure when that is. I'm guessing it's a game show later on this year. So hopefully there'll be a lot of games on display there. And they're obviously displaying maybe their best ones. I will have a look at some of these in the video because they are really cool games. Mars After Midnight, very, very cool. Bullfrog was really good. Root Beer was simple but amazingly good fun. Under the Castle, never actually played. And there is Robot Rally. There is a demo now available, so I'll have a look at that as well. That looks quite interesting. And they've got a few other games which I'm not entirely aware of. Some are new games that are not even out yet. 00 Perfect Shop, Summit, which was obviously like a Celeste style game, Carve Junior, which was pretty nice, and that's it. So that's the main ones that they are going to be demoing at PAX West. So let's have a look at Robot Rally. I think what it says coming soon, there should be a demo available now somewhere. Can we download it? I'm not entirely sure. Try the free demo today, so let's have a look, see if we can download the demo. Yep, so we've got a demo that we can download. So what I'll do is I'll sideload that onto the Playdate, and we can have a look at that later in the video. It does look quite cool looking at the screenshots there. Graphically, it looks absolutely fantastic. So having a look at the latest games that's been released, obviously there's games getting released every few weeks. I think it's every few weeks that I see an update coming on the Playdate itself. There's some interesting new stuff. Void Blazers is the one we're going to have a look at in the video, which is a shoot 'em up, and it's very nice. Tons and tons of different stuff. Now, I'm not going to buy everything. It's getting to the point it's just physically impossible to sort of buy every single game that becomes available. But as you can see, there are tons and tons of stuff out there. And there's always sales going on as well, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Echoes of the Emergent looks interesting. Not entirely sure there's much of a game there, but it does look absolutely fantastic. Another game that looked really cool to me was Hexa. It looks like a kind of a puzzle style game, and graphically looks really nice too. So I'll probably have a look at that one as well. That one definitely intrigued me. Okay guys, what we're going to do now is have a look at some of the latest games. I'll play through some of them, and I'll pick some of my favourites from the last couple of years on Playdate. Let's have a look. Yeah, very cool. Bit of a hairpin there. Wow. It's probably one of the first games that certainly made me sort of stop and think, ooh, this is really cool. And it's not, I'm obviously not even using the crank, which is a bit daft, but yeah, it's still a really cool game. So I need to press the brake a wee bit less here. Oh, I feel as if the computer drivers are completely cheating me here. Oh. Wow, that is fun. That is really good fun. So this is Root Beer. Obviously you're trying to pour the perfect beer to the point indicated there, utilising the crank. And I have to say this is probably the most fun I've had on a Playdate game yet. I really enjoyed it. Very simple, you've got a full minute to do this and you're basically just trying to get as much money as possible by getting as close to that line as you possibly can and then do it all again. So a little bit of a high score chaser type of thing, but what a lot of fun I had with this. I think it's a fantastic game and it only is a couple of dollars on the catalogue game store. Excellent stuff. I would highly recommend this. It is good fun. So you are some sort of alien in a lunar lander trying to collect rabbits on each level. Yep, it's absolutely crazy bonkers, but the controls are so tight and it's well done. I thoroughly enjoyed playing this one, and this is the type of game I enjoy playing on my Playdate. I would highly recommend this game. It is fantastic, really well done. Okay guys, so that's our look at some of the latest and greatest that's been on Playdate so far. It certainly does still surprise me, the Playdate, and the fact that we've reached over 1,000 games is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure it'll have a good few years left in it yet, as long as developers are still making those games. I just wish it was a little bit cheaper to purchase for the consumer, but it is what it is. It's still a very nice niche handheld, and the fact that we're still getting tons of games is pretty cool. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. Let me know what your favourite games are and perhaps I'll have a look at them in a future video. Thanks for watching, catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.